I am Brianna, and this is My Life on Paper, and I am playing along with the collection Obsession. In this month, I have chosen Sweet Rush by Vicki Boutin. You can see the papers I'm flipping through right now, figuring out what I want to do. The You will have seen the sketch at the beginning, and it is a sketch by Lisa Sikorsky of Sikorsky Scraps. Um, and she has a Facebook group, and that will be linked below. And it was a summer layout, so it works perfectly for this of my girls. I showed the pictures. I'm only going to be using one picture, but that was for my daughter's 21st birthday, and they went to the Dells and had a good time. So you'll see I'm picking out this piece of paper that's going to be my half circle, and I started off with a white background paper. And just seeing how that might be looking. This piece of paper, oh, there's my picture. And then this piece of paper I was going to cut a circle out of. You'll see me do that in a little bit. And here I'm going to go, or maybe I'll do it right now. There you go, is my circle. Oh, let's take that green one. So thank you for playing along with me today and putting up with me because it's my first ever voiceover. So let's see how this goes. So you'll see through, and I'm not sure why, but yeah, I can tell that my camera was not adjusting. So I tried to go over the picture because I really wanted to adjust on the picture. So there's a 6x8 pad of Vicki Boutin. There's some more stickers. I think I got a lot of this from Peachy Cheap. I'm not sure. I actually surprised myself by finding the 12x12 pad. So here, but there's a lot of ephemera, stickers, die cuts. There's a lot of good pieces in there. So I wanted to look through everything to make sure um, I found exactly what I wanted. And you'll see I had a lot to choose from, and probably changed my mind a couple times. So here's I'm opening up the other pack. Oh, that Circle Sunshine. I knew I was going to use that. And here I think is where I start to separate out the florals. Not sure if I want to use the florals at this point or not. Loving all the colors. I love that air. I always love arrows, so I knew I wanted to pick that one out right away. So here I'm going to go ahead and because the sketch has that kind of a, well, mandala, I want this half circle for my layout. And at first, I wasn't sure if I was going to cut it exactly in half or because the sketch kind of looked like it was more than half of that circle. So I'll cut half the circle and then you'll see me lay it down to kind of see and put the picture on it to see, is that how big I want it or do I want bigger? And I apologize, some of this is off camera since I am actively doing things with my scissors. I'm not paying attention to if I'm exactly on camera right there. So there's that white paper for the background. And then I'm just lining it up to see what do I got that cloud too. I wanted to use the cloud. I thought that was a good idea. So lining up the circles like the sketch, stick the arrow in there. And then I thought, yep, I'm going to just use half of it. That looks like a good size. So I'll just use half and I'll cut the rest of that out. I think it's a great use of this pre-made circle of Vicki Boutin's. It wasn't exactly straight, so I'm going to leave some off the edge of the layout, and then I'll just at the end I'll just go through there and trim. So I've got my two circles like are on the sketch. And then I'm looking at those cards to see is there anything there that would work. Those are kind of big. These are even bigger. Those two rainbows on the right side are actually part of the packaging that I'm saving, but those aren't going to go on here either. So then I look in this tray. There's some Vicki Boutin stuff and it's some from different Bright collections. It's not all Vicki Boutin, but I pull out that Snapshot. Kind of my title, but the sun also has kind of a title, so I don't know if you call it like a subtitle. Here's some more goodies. I think it could be like a mini book. They've all got the tag at the top where you can put the jump ring on it. Likely those are two big pieces, so I won't be using those, but Um, Likely I'll take the tag off to put it in my scrapbook and not use it as a tag. So here I'm still trying to figure out what else do I want to do here. I want more than what I see on the sketch. So I really um, go, ooh, I like the camera, especially when it says snapshot, right? I try this clip with the pineapple. I thought, ooh, that looks kind of summery and festive. And then I find palm tree, and I like how that looks because it is summer. It's a water park. I don't have a lot of opportunities to use um, palm trees, so I thought that that would be good used there. And then I'm just going to keep going through die cuts and kind of picking out. I kind of separated out the florals. Not sure if I'm going to use them, but I thought it's so much um, die cuts that it was really overwhelming. So I thought, well, if I can at least just kind of um, separate things out and pull the florals apart. That kind of limits things a little bit. Not even know if I was going to use florals at this point or not. Here's some stickers, and right away I pull off those word stickers. They kept calling to me, I just didn't find where I wanted to put those or which ones I wanted to use, so I end up not using those at all. But I do look at that a couple times. So here I'm thinking I probably want to mat my picture. I've got the three, oh, nope, there goes the pineapple. I've got the three palm trees, and I do like those. I didn't, Meredith's face is right there. I didn't really want to cover her up, but I didn't really feel like it was a bad thing if it went over her face just a little bit. And I like the way those look. Here comes, I got some yellow paper. So I'm gonna make a mat. I found a nice yellow to complement the yellows in the layout as well as the picture. And I'm just gonna make that 4 1/4 by 6 1/4 and stick that behind there. And at this point, I think I'm thinking, boy, do I want to use that white background or not? I'm not always a white background person, but I do use them a lot. Going through these stickers again, I wanted to use those word stickers. I really like those, and they're different colors and they would work well in there. Just nothing called to me though. I also needed to look for something up in that right corner. There was a couple kind of banners, so I do cut out this one banner to put there, and then I keep looking and like, what else do I want to put there? Oop, I think I found something better. So there, that's what I was looking for. And again, I'm not sure if I want to keep that white background. So I went into my stash. I have an iris container that's called Rainbow, and there you go. It's a lot of different Vicki Boutin papers and some of the mixed media, but it's also different, probably recollections papers that also have kind of a mixed media going on in different colors. Anything that's a solid color, even if it's got like a mixed media look, I will put those solid colors into my cardstock, because if I'm looking for a blue background, even if it's mixed media, I'm going to be looking for it in my cardstocks. So here I tried this one. I think this one is a Vicki Boutin background. And you know what my thought was? Like, I didn't kind of want to waste that. I really like the lines on there, and with the picture and the ephemera around it, it covers up all those lines. So all you see is the splash of pink and yellow. So I really thought this is not, I like it. I like the colors, but I knew this is not going to be my final choice. So then, because of the yellow and the red in the photo, I thought, ooh, this can handle more yellow. And I'm sorry, my tripod there keeps getting loose, and my camera or my phone keeps going to the side, so I keep adjusting that. But there, that makes me a lot more happy, and I think I'm getting to where I want to be. But I think the next thing I do is go in and get a red piece of paper to mat the photo again. It just needed another color. because now the yellow kind of fades into the background. Um, and maybe it's not red, maybe it's white. You know what? It's white. I go for white. So it's matted on yellow, and now it's going to matte on white to really make that photo pop. So this one I'm going to cut to 4.5 by 6.5 to give it another border. And then you'll see the photo stand out more. But I like the yellow around the photo, so I didn't want to get rid of that at all. There we go. So we've got the palm trees, we've got the 2 circles. I believe it says "You are my sunshine." And then I like the camera there, and then it says Snapshot. See there, I'm saying, yep, this is good. I like it. So I'm going to start gluing down. And there's that pretty ledger that's on the back side of that half circle. So I'm going to use my ATG. Oh, don't forget to take the, I guess you'd call it branding, but it was from a paper pack. So take that off so you don't see, so it's not too long. You don't see the dots. Get some more ATG on that circle. And that's where I said it's just going to overlay a little bit so that, because it wasn't a straight cut. And but that's actually I'm going to do off camera is get that straight. But here I'm gonna stick my mats down, glue that down, and then I try to get the palm trees and the circles. And those palm trees, I just like to wiggle them and move them around and move them around some more. So these circles, I can't remember exactly how I had them before, but I kept thinking I didn't have enough space. And I thought if I move them up more, maybe I'll have some more space. And then I still didn't feel like I had enough room. So they get moved around a little bit. Up, down, around, sideways, upside down. There you go. And there goes the banner with the words on it. And so now I know, doing my first voiceover, keep your layout by you, because you'll never remember what those words are and they're too tiny to see. So there goes the camera and then Snapshot. So I'm happy with that. And then these darn palm trees are going to give me a little bit of trouble, just again, because I'm going to move them around and try not to cover up Meredith's face there. And, 3 is an odd number, so how do they really look and how should they sit? And I moved them around a little bit until I really got to a spot where I liked them. Yeah, oh yeah. Meredith was there and she's like, what about the other side? No, that's not going to work. So there they are. You'll see in the still shots that I added a couple more stickers. I thought it needed something. Please look below to see everyone that's participating with Collection Obsession. Have a fabulous day. I'll see you again soon.